They are the lowest the Disney stock has ever been since 2014.
Could you imagine waking up and you see your significant other wearing that?
About to maul an old man in the head. It is a disaster at Disney right now. The stocks are at an all-time low. They've lost billions of dollars. This is all gonna make sense at the end of the video, but first off, I want you guys to go back in time, enjoy this little vlog, which will connect with everything and all the stuff that's happening with the Disney company right now. So on that note, enjoy. It currently feels like 107 today. Okay guys, we're back at Disney World's Hollywood Studios. I haven't been here in a couple months. They have a lot of new additions. The little Pixar areas opened. It's time for all the new Indiana Jones drinks that are here. They have a new like Indiana Jones bar, which I'm really excited about. Let's head in.
First stop of the day, we're gonna hop into Keystone Clothers. They should have some Indiana Jones stuff in here. $32 for this little kid short sleeve shirt. You look like Indiana Jones. There's the logo underneath. These are kind of like the Black Series figures, but it's the Adventure Series. These are all gonna be $25, but when you collect them all together, you can build the Ark of the Covenant. And for an unnamed price, they have a bunch of like little kid action figures of Indiana Jones. You have them on the motorbike, the horse. Now I'm not gonna get any new Funko Pops yet until I've seen the film. It's getting mixed reviews, so I'm a little worried, but these are the new characters. $65, they have Indiana Jones's button-up shirt with the pockets and everything. $45 for a very thick, long sleeve kind of sweatshirt. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. $19.99 for a little torch. And then if you forget your whip at home for your Disney vacation, you can get one here. $50, you can get an actual whip. $35 for this tie-dye shirt. Then for $57, they have a replica of Indiana Jones' famous fedora. And then $28, it just has like a simple sleeve on it, so it's nothing too fancy. For an unnamed price, they have a Raiders of the Lost Ark short sleeve gray t-shirt. It's a 5-minute wait. Look how sun-faded that little poster is. I'm really surprised they just haven't swapped that Olaf with a new character. It's not too hard. Now it is currently a Saturday during the summertime. Star Tours is a 10-minute wait. Christmas shop still closed, has not reopened since 2020. We're heading off to Pizza Rizzo. There he is. I do love this little restaurant. There's a lot of great little Muppet Easter eggs and charm. This is Papa Rizzo's original apron from 1916. You can see Rizzo visiting the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Now, if you only eat pizza for your diet, don't worry, there's finally a dessert for you. They have the pizza cookie. It's gonna be a sugar cookie pizza topped with a strawberry jam, white chocolate with sprinkles. I like that there's like a little hidden Mickey in there. Let's see if it's any good. It's got like that great value Pop-Tart strawberry filling with a standard Disney sugar cookie. 6.5 on this. I think it looks nice, taste-wise. And Little Mermaid is still down. I don't think this show is ever gonna return. It normally has the wait times on it. This has been broken for months.
Oh my god, look at her outfit. Did you see her outfit?
Warning, do not pull rope.
Oh, blast! Not again! Oh! Leave off the rope, old chap. You're good. Oh, I have a frightfully valuable artifact down here.
Exiting the Indiana Jones stunt show, this is the new bar that they've built.
Some of you guys are wondering, what is this building? What was it before? And this used to be like the Indiana Jones gift shop. This is where you would exit, right? And then you would go into the gift shop. 2020 happened, they shut down the gift shop and they had yet to reopen it. So now they've made it kind of a temporary bar.
They set up some temporary little tables kind of, and they have some standard just basic metal tables over here. So there's places for you to kind of chillax and enjoy your drink. Rare antiquities from perilous expeditions. Open daily, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. I have this little cabinet over here. We have some like CIA documents, some old school photos. They're photoshopped. They did a decent job. The wedding scene from Crystal Skull, and I believe these are new characters from the new film. And then we got a shot of Indy right there, old Indy, and then here's like some documents. What happened to the back of the mannequin? Couldn't they get like a magic eraser and just take that off? They have a little photo up here. This is Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. You can take a photo with the actual dial. This is not a prop, but it's a replica of the dial. Long before actors put on their costume and directors compose their frames, concept artists suggest the mood and look of characters and scenes throughout the Indiana Jones series. Their work has helped filmmakers bring globe-trotting adventures and perilous adventures to life in stunning detail. Over here we have Indiana Jones's hat. We also have Indy's whip from the film. So these are screen-used props. Here we can see some concept art for Indy and his costume. Not too much change, but they always like to do subtle little tweaks to his costume every film. Here we have the ancient bronze chest. A little line here. They haven't changed much. Pretty much looks like the original gift shop, but they put a little drink stand right here.
And then we got the non-alcoholic option, the Atlantique pomegranate green tea, blood orange, lemon juice with agave nectar. Ooh, okay. This non-alcoholic drink is kind of fire. Now, this drink is very good. It's a very heavy pomegranate flavor. It's like a pomegranate lemonade pretty much, but you can't like chug it. You kind of have to like sip it throughout the day, but it's very good. I'm gonna do like an 8.5 on it. So we got the adventurous margarita. Gonna be blanco tequila, passion fruit, papaya green tea, cucumber. Really good margarita. Very strong margarita. Now the cast member was saying they put 8 bottles of tequila into each batch. This is a wonderful margarita. Nice citrus, little lime flavor to it. You taste the tequila. If you don't like margaritas with the taste of tequila, you're not gonna like this. I'm gonna do like an 8.5 on this margarita. This thing is gonna pack a punch when you're walking around Hollywood Studios. Okay, I don't know what that tequila is, but it's like warmth everywhere. Just like your chest and your stomach and your arms. They are not messing around with this drink. One and done for me. Very good, but ooh, yeah, that sucker's strong.
So you gotta find out the third cocktail on the Ordinary Adventures. It'll be coming out probably before this video comes out because I take forever.
It used to be in here, but Peter drank it.
It has this like ice cube that's circular, so it either looks like the ball from Raiders of the Lost Ark, or Kevin thinks it looks like Indy's hat when it's like.
I got the same margarita as Kevin. I've only drank, wow, I haven't even drank half. We're like feeling it. Just so you know, this is only $13.15. You get your money's worth here. Highly recommend. It's a bit much, but it tastes good.
We just finished the Den of Destiny. Solid drink. They're trying to do kind of what like Universal does with like the Cursed Coconut Club, kind of a themed pop-up experience, but they tried. The drinks were good. The drinks are better than Universal. We're heading into the Pixar place. This has gone through many versions throughout the time I've been experiencing Hollywood Studios. It was just abandoned. Disney just had it abandoned for years, and nothing was happening. They took Frozone out from the bushes. He was just chilling in the bushes in the front of the park, and they just have him out here meeting and greeting. So I'm glad there's walking meet and greets now.
But you're walking in now. Got Frozone meeting and greeting. They haven't brought back the gift shop that used to be here. There's a lot of really cool details that they used to have up here. Now they have brought back the neighborhood cookies where you get the cookie num-nums. They're pretty good with like some slushies. But they brought this back and they opened it back up. And they brought back the Edna Mode experience. And then they have a photo up here with the Pixar ball. They put up some new stickers, and now Sully meets and greets over here in the back of the Pixar place. And they still have the raccoon and the cookie num-num.
And you know what? I'm gonna give Disney props. They opened this back up. They brought the character meet and greets from the front of the park and they kind of put them back here. And they put some new stickers up. Nothing really new, but it's just kind of slightly kind of reopened to how it used to be. So I'm happy. It's kind of returned. All right, we're about to head over to Disney Springs now. Before we head over,
they have an advertisement for the live action Little Mermaid.
I think Scuttlebutt is the worst song in the entire Disney portfolio.
It was the only good new song. Not to say it's good, but it's the best of the
Scuttlebutt, Scuttlebutt.
Let's read some YouTube comments. Okay, time to read some YouTube comments for Scuttlebutt. There's already enough trash in the ocean. We don't need more like this. This song is an endurance test. If you listen to the whole thing and are still alive, you're gonna be recruited as a spy. If this doesn't break you, nothing can. This song is amazing. It can be used as an alarm clock, and I will wake up an hour early to avoid it ringing. I was going to be late for work because of traffic, but once I put this song on, every car moved out of the way for me. Thank you, Disney. On a positive note, it gives the audience a good time to take a restroom break without missing anything. There isn't enough beer and pot in the world to make this song good. Can Ursula take Scuttle's voice too, please? This song sounds amazing once you stick an ice pick in each ear. I played the song at max volume, and my dad actually returned from getting cigarettes to turn it off. On that note, let's scuttlebutt our way over to Disney Springs to go see Indiana Jones and have some more Indiana Jones food. We're gonna stop at the Ganachery. This is gonna be the chocolate shop here at Disney Springs. We're gonna get the treats and we'll bring it over to Jock Lindsay's. They have a special Indiana Jones, Dial of Destiny, Pinata. And before we go see Indiana Jones tonight, we're gonna go to Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar.
Now this is one of my favorite places to eat and drink. Cast members do get a cast member discount on the alcohol. Yeah, there's a storm coming in. Some rough seas ahead. Kitra has gotten the elusive submarine.
Oh, we got so lucky.
bits on top of the chocolate, and then a smoked rye old fashioned.
All right, let's first go with old fashioned. That's strong. This is a good, like, kind of a morning wake up. There's a little bit of a spice back end of it. All right, now let's see how the chocolate covered bacon complements it. It's like stuck on there. Now this bacon and chocolate is all from the ganachery right across the street. Oh, that's some good bacon. All right, now the old fashioned is beautifully complemented with that bacon. Bacon is kind of a milk chocolate. It's some wonderful like sea salt on it. So you get like that smoky and sweet flavor. So the whole experience, I think I'm gonna do like an 8.5. Solid drink, solid bacon, and a whole little experience. All right, now it's time for dessert. We have brought over the ganachery pinata. They wrap it all up with ice packs because, you know, it's so hot here in Florida. There's multiple ice packs that they kind of wrap up because they want to keep the chocolate cool. But I was asking the wonderful cast member, like, how long does it take for them to make this? And they were saying days. You know, they make all the different pieces. This is one of the most intricate pieces of chocolate they've ever made. God, it looks so good. It's like a little work of art. They give you a little mallet to break the pinata. It's kind of wrong. They're kind of like about to mallet an old man in the head. Hopefully that doesn't happen in the movie. Whoa. Here we have, it looks like Indy has some polyps going on inside of him. Probably get that checked out. Did they have colonoscopies back then? Now, as you know, Indiana Jones hates snakes. There's a little snake. What is this, just fondant? Kind of like white chocolate fondant. On the bottom, there's the rock candy. This rock candy is always amazing. Final rundown. This thing is beautiful. It's like a work of art. You don't want to break into it. I love the kind of the layers of theming within this simple, just chocolate pinata, where it kind of is worth $35 because there's so many man hours spent to produce it. You have the wonderful rock candy. The stuff's a 10 out of 10. The chocolate on the outside is always just wonderful, amazing milk chocolate. And then inside, you kind of have these lumpy truffle. I guess it's kind of like the Boulder, but it was really creamy and smooth, and it's almost just kind of like a really fine chocolate truffle in there. This thing is great. 10 out of 10.
It's a must.
I'm pretty impressed with all the new indie stuff for Dial of Destiny. Will the movie be as good as the food and drinks that Disney has come up with? Put Indy back into his little retirement home with the dome.
We just finished
On Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar. Such a great time as always. All the cast members in there, all those servers are amazing.
What did we notice here?
I mean, this is a high quality photo right here, but up here, it looks like it was printed in like the year 2000.
They wanted to go retro, like 8-bit. Now we're gonna hop into the Coca-Cola store real quick, see if there's anything new. Special limited edition Coca-Cola here. It's the ultimate limited edition flavor for League of Legends. They got a polar bear eye mask. Could you imagine waking up and you see your significant other wearing that? Here they have just decapitated polar bear.
The bottle topper for all your limited edition League of Legends Coca-Cola needs. League of Legends Coke, here we go. It just smells like Coke, I'm not gonna lie. It just smells like regular Coke. It's like a fruity flavor to it almost. It's like Despicable Me, the Minion Mayhem, when they shoot the fart gun at you and it smells like bananas. Right here, 6 out of 10.
Sir, that was so close to being a Disney swoop right there. So close, so close.
Now we know Eeyore is sad and depressing, but oh my god, this is the most sad and depressing little backpack I've ever seen in my entire life. He's supposed to be a munchling cupcake. You're looking at $45 for this sad little Eeyore backpack. Now I've heard of Netflix and Chill. I've never heard of Knob Hill and Chill. Now, we've made it into the co-op. Let's see what's new in here. This used to be the dress shop. Now it's the Tommy Hilfiger collection. $90. This Mickey on a shirt. Yeah, 90 bucks. $80 for this shirt with the classic Mickey, and then we got this Tommy Hilfiger Mickey. Now this thing kind of like creeps you out. I feel like he's gonna turn evil at any moment. $269 for this sweater. And then we got $70 for this cap. For these leather ears, $69.50. $449 for this Tommy Hilfiger jacket. $189 for this hoodie. $100 for this simple black t-shirt. And we're heading into Trendy now. They just recently refurbed it. A lot brighter and wide open. We got a little hey up there. I don't know, it's kind of missing the imagination. Just feels kind of like a basic Disney Instagram girl store. Now, they did hide some little silhouettes of characters, so let's find them throughout the store. Little Jiminy Cricket right there. There's Ray and Evangeline right there, the star. And then right up here we have Flit from Pocahontas, the little hummingbird. We have a Boo right here. Then there's little Gus Gus. And we have Hey Hey right here. And we have Orange Bird right up there. Cogsworth and Lumiere right there. Like, they didn't even like redo the floor. You have like some hardwood there and like this just mixed up mess of concrete.
You know what this feels like? You know when Spirit Halloween comes in to like an already made department store and they just kind of like throw their stuff up? That's what this kind of feels like. They like didn't go down to the infrastructure to redo it. It's just they just kind of like slapped some new stuff up.
It might look a little bit cute.
Like it's where all the shelving was like drilled in, and then over here just like it just doesn't look good. Like we have so many different variations of the floor. happening in the store. Like, look at this garbage. This is where the old shelving was. Look how bad that looks. What happened to Show Disney?
You want people really spending 100 plus on lounge flies, and it looks like this. The quality control here has just dropped so much. And then they have all the character posters welcoming you into AMC Indiana Jones. The Crystal Skull vodka right there, it says, "Please do not touch this relic, thank you, the National Museum." I know, at the AMC bar, they have a special drink. It's called the Golden Relic. It's gonna be the Crystal Head vodka with a spiked peach tea. Gonna get us pumped up for the new film. Kind of a peach gummy, and then the alcohol kind of kicks in and then runs over the peaches. I think I'm gonna do like a 7.5 on this drink. Harrison Ford and the Dial of Destiny. They have a giant cardboard cutout of him. What's going on with Harrison's finger down there? It's like someone tried to pull it. It's weird because he's like normal size, and then you go down to his feet, and he's got the really small, little tiny feet. It just doesn't look right. I'm excited. Hopefully it's good. All right, we just finished the film. This is my face the entire film. Let's do the whole review about it. Okay, yeah. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. I love Indiana Jones with a burning passion. It's one of my favorite franchises of all time. This was not it. I will never watch this film again. Now, a lot of you guys are probably thinking, Kevin, it's better than the Crystal Skull. No, I immediately went home and watched the Crystal Skull. The Crystal Skull is 10 times better than the Dial of Destiny. The first 15 minutes of Dial of Destiny are fun, right? I thought they did a decent job with the de-aging of Harrison Ford, but after that, it was just a disaster. I hated all the supporting characters, just the plot. The third act is horrendous. I don't consider that part of the Indiana Jones franchise. I consider Crystal Skull part of the franchise. It ended with Indy getting married. That's how it ended. Not whatever this was that happened in this film. I don't know how this got approved. I don't know what Kathleen Kennedy over at Lucasfilm is doing. What she's doing is not working very well for Lucasfilm and the Disney company right now, because Disney is set to lose nearly $1 billion as Indiana Jones 5, one of the biggest box office bombs ever. A lot of their blockbusters have not performed how Disney expected, and they're losing billions. So what does that mean? The stocks have dropped so much. They're the lowest the Disney stock has ever been since 2014, nearly a decade ago. That is not where you want your company to be going. I don't know how Bob Iger is gonna fix this. And then you have all of Hollywood, which has pretty much been shut down because the big companies don't want to pay a living wage to the writers and actors and pretty much everybody in Hollywood right now. Things have changed with streaming and AI, and that's like a whole nother video just about all that madness about what's going on. Just pay the people a living wage, because without them, there are no movies, there are no TV shows. That creative talent needs to be appreciated and not kicked to the curb just to save some money. Apparently, Hollywood studios reportedly plan to let writers start losing their homes before resuming talks. Ron Perlman, that's right, Hellboy, was not too happy about what the Hollywood studios said. And Ron Perlman had to say this.
The motherfucker who said we're gonna keep this thing going until people start losing their houses and their apartments. Listen to me, motherfucker. There's a lot of ways to lose your house. Some of it is financial, some of it is karma, and some of it is just figuring out who the said that. And we know who said that, and where he lives. There's a lot of ways to lose your house. You wish that on people. You wish that families starve while you're making $27 million a year for creating nothing. Be careful, motherfucker. Be really careful.
Now, there's a very important number with what he said, and that's $27 million. Now, what executive gets $27 million in Hollywood? That's right, Bob Iger. Sounds like Bob Iger said that comment about letting the writers lose their houses. It's very disturbing how Disney honestly treats the employees. Look, I used to be one of them before they laid off 33,000 of us. Then they laid off another, 7 or 8,000. They just like kicked us to the curb. Their bottom line is just money, 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 money. And it used to be, they used to kind of like cherish their cast members and employees. And I don't know where this is going to lead with their new content coming, because no one's going to want to work for this company that they treat all these other employees like this. So content wise, I don't know what's happening with Disney Plus. Spiderwick Chronicles has been pretty much filmed, and they canned it because they didn't want to pay for it. Now Disney removed so much content off of Disney Plus, and they just increased the price again. It's like $140 a year for Disney Plus to get what? National Treasure the series? It was also reported that Bob Iger is stressed over cleaning up Disney's mess. You know what's stressful, Bob? Not be able able to pay your rent, not be able to have health care. That's what's stressful, Bob. So guys, let me know down in the comments what were your thoughts about Indiana Jones 5 and just the current state of Disney right now. I want it to get better. Like, I love this company so much, but just the current state of it is kind of a mess. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button, join the family.
I love the family!
Because I'm gonna keep you up to date on all things Disney and theme parks around the country. I love you all, and I'll see y'all very soon.
Get over it. Let's get over it.
I love barf. I love
Booterade?